About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now Pena out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Pena with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Hughes once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It used to be when you see a 98-mile-per-hour fastball flash up there on the radar gun, you just automatically assumed it was a four-seamer. But, you know, that guy's got one of the better ones in the sport. Now we're seeing 90s with nasty, crazy sink, run involved as well. Right there, not only was he contending with the velocity of the pitch, but he swung right over the top of it because of all the movement on it as well.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Bottom of the first. Now it's the power speed combo. Damian Cruz.
Damian Cruz.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the number 2 hitter, Johnny David. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one ripped. Gone!
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right up.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Batting fifth from the Philadelphia.
So digging in, Juan Pena. Big-time power.
Pena.
So man aboard. Now here is Pena. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. In this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And first offering is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
One down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Here's the left fielder. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. A towering shot to center, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now a chance for Pena. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Get out of town. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-3. And Judge spoils that one. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and we're level. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Adley Rutschman. Up the middle. Fires over to first. Rutschman retired. Here's some real power at the plate. David Pena.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run, not allowing it to stay in the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It has the distance gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's going to be Pena. And a base hit right there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. And we're back. And Jack Martinez takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
that one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Barnes with a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but...
And that chance handled. Throws to second for one. Back to first, not in time.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
David in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle. They get the force. That ends the frame. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Justin Steele. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 35.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Tattooed and gone. And they boost their lead. It's 6-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base hit, left center field. Now he'll turn for second. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. But the solo as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the power hitting catcher, Alex Pena. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one. Pena turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now Mason Wynn. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Barnes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The tag out.
That's an out.
He can't scramble back in time. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Pena. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Going, gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. Just like that, they move in front. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner takes off for third. Late swing, fouled off. The pitch. Runner goes again. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. It splashes down for a homer. We won't see that ball again. He made him pay for that one. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Damian Cruz. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mena coming on. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. Judge rips that one. Pena snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And it's gone. And they cut it to the deficit. It's 9-7. Now it's the second baseman, David Pena. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And here is Pena. Swung on, belted. That'll make it out of here.
Back to back to back home.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Robertson will hit next.
Trevor McGill.
Ripped on a line. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 3 solo homers in the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Johnny David. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. David recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. On a line out towards center. Judge puts it away. 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit. Alex Pena. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-9. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
And that ball is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Juan Pena. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. That's long gone.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs.
1 down. And the batter now, Pena. She's already homered here in this one.
Number 60, Lucas.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it's gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Mikey Williams. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Williams matched a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's deep. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed. Back here in Atlanta, here's a big power threat. Negron. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mena going back, gone. Another homer, his 2nd. Second home run of the game. It's 14-10. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
That ball foul.
Yo, 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Line drive, out in center field. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Next to hit, Pena. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Damian Cruz. Out to short, Lombard. Throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Johnny David digs in now. Slapped foul. David went deep in his most recent game. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one.
Runner breaks for third. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one.
Mason Wynn, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man. It's
well struck, right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Relay to second. He's safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
all over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it. And then
he's trying for 3rd. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle.
So up next, Pena.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Swing and a miss as she was late that time.
0-1.
Line drive, caught. Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Base hit, center field. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Mikey Williams. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 21-10. And now Damian Cruz, and that one handled to first, out, and thank goodness. Today we deliver. McGill back to work. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. So digging in, Adley Rutschman. And a base hit up the middle. Judge around third. He will score. Now it's the power speed combo. David Pena. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Pena. That one ripped. That's back there. And forget it. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Now it's the right fielder, Will Robertson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And out number 1 on the grab. And now the big-time power threat, Negron. Dives, and she can't hang on. Now he turns and heads for second. Caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. Back at Truist Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Johnny David. And first offering is fouled off. David recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is gone. A solo shot. His second. Digging in. And Alex Pena. Vladimir Guerrero. Junior getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Also entering the game, Royce Lewis. He's the new third baseman. Tap foul at the plate. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Smash to the left side. Witt over to second, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. That one pushed foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Now into the ball game on defense, Christine. Pena. She takes over behind the plate. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Judge batting with 1 down takes a strike. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
2 outs. That one 95 to finish him off. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today.
That one ripped back there, and it's out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And it's through for a hit. Here's the second baseman, Mikey Williams. Runner on the go. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Just an excellent swing.
Back to the top of the order now. Next is switch hitting first baseman Aaron Bracho, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one ripped right center field. Forget it.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 28-15. Now here is Alex Pena. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
And there's a fly ball, deep right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He'll score easily. Relay throw to third, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Pena now at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. That'll end the inning. We go to the eighth, and now the first baseman. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. So now a pinch hitter, Brent Rooker.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pena moving under this one. She's got it, and there's 2 away. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Connor Wong.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Now 1-1. Right through there for a strike. In there, got him looking, and that one split. And we're back, bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Pena. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. Judge going back on it. Way back, out of here. And she's gone yard again. Her 4th home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 30-16. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one.
And base hit. So a runner aboard, and now it's going to be Mikey Williams. He's got the power, but great runner on the move. Ripped to short, Jumps, throws to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
And a sac bunt here. Scoops it up barehanded. Pretty nice play there.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, one out. Fouled off down the right side. Base hit. One run is in. Throws to second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. So now here's the pitcher, Edwin Diaz. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Slings to first, inning over, although plenty of damage done. Top 9 and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Jorge Soler.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Fought off foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swings through that one. So coming into the game now on defense, Connor Norby. He's the new third baseman. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, base is empty. Outside low, and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Royce Lewis. Getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches. Last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Joey Bart into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. She's got it. Ball game. And the National League All-Star.